You do see people of all different shapes and sizes, but from what I can tell, it does seem like people seem to be more in shape and fit here.
Hi everyone, it's Prachel with Fearless Vixen, and I am back. And if you're new to this channel, you're probably like, back from where? Well, I took a break to focus on myself, to work on myself, and I've got some really interesting stories to tell you today. I want to share with you how I was able to lose 30 pounds. And I did it in took me about 5 months to do it. So that's probably about average, but I'm doing it intentionally slow because this is not the first time that I've been down this road. And this time I told myself I was just gonna take my time, do it slow, and that way I feel like I will learn my lessons a little bit better, because the whole point of my year, my life is just to do better and to be better every single day. And that's what I'm working on. And that's what I have been working on for the past 6 months. So let's get to it. I told you I was gonna do this. I told you guys that living in Lisbon was going to help to motivate me to get healthier. It's not so much about weight loss, although that's something to be celebrated. It's about getting healthier and getting better, becoming a better version of me, becoming the highest version of myself. That's what I'm going for here. And I want to emphasize that it's not about the pounds or the kilos lost. It's about becoming a better version of myself every single day. That is what I am tied to. And that's why I took that 5-month social media break. What actually motivated me to lose the weight, there was actually 2 events that happened. 2 things that happened. One happened before I actually took the video, and then one happened like the day after I shot that video that you just saw. The thing that happened before is that when we had our immigration appointments for to get our residency cards for Portugal, my boyfriend told me that his experience was eye-opening, because even though when you take your photo for your ID card, only your face is going to show in the photo, just like most ID cards. But with his, he was able to see on camera his whole body, like waist up. And he said, "Shell, I have to make some changes. I've got to make some changes." So keep that in mind, okay? The next day after I shot that video, I was doing a walk run on Lisbon's riverfront. Guys, I don't run. I walk, light jog, okay? I don't really run. I was blessed by the patron saint of Dolly Parton. I do not run, okay? I don't run, I don't do burpees. There's only 2 exercises I don't do. Everything else I'll do. Anyway, I was running and this guy like whipped past me. And I could tell that just looking at his stature and looking at how he was running and looking at what he had on, he appeared to me to be some type of professional athlete. I don't know what sport he played. I can only describe him. I remember the back of him, because when he turned around, he said, I could just remember his silhouette, but I don't remember thinking, he played a particular sport. But when he passed me, he said something in Portuguese. And I don't understand what he said, but the feeling that I got was something like, "You go girl," or "Good job." And it didn't even matter that I didn't understand the actual language. It was the feeling that I got when he spoke those words. So what happened after that was really interesting. I got home that night and I had a dream. And when I woke up, I don't even remember exactly what the dream was about, but when I woke up, I remember thinking, "Shell, you have to relax into this. You have to relax into a better life for yourself." And I think that feeling came because I was pushing it. I was trying to force it to happen.
And when I forced it, all I did was tire myself out, and I didn't want to do it anymore. So I stopped and I went back to my old ways. But when I had that dream, it's like something woke up in me. Now, I told you to remember what my boyfriend said about him being able to see his whole body on the Ceph camera. Okay, remember that? He got a trainer. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, when your significant other starts to work on themselves, no matter if it's health and fitness or going for a new career or even, educating themselves, getting some type of skill set, certification, whenever your partner starts working on themselves, you better make sure that you're working on yourself too, or that you're starting to work on yourself. We've been together for 100 years. We've never had an argument, ever had an argument. We live a very harmonious life. But at the same time, when one starts to better themselves, it's like the other starts as well. And we've had this balance in our relationship, and I think that's why we work so well together, because we do have that balance and we do play off each other. So when I saw that he hired the trainer, I got my butt in the gym and I started to do the thing, okay? And we're gonna talk about that in the next video. But this video, I really wanted to emphasize how important it is that you work on yourself, okay? Now, the next part of this video, I'm going to tell you what my experience was like having the virus. And I'm only using the air quotes here because I know that YouTube has been censoring the actual word of the virus. So I don't want to use the name of it. We'll just call it the virus for now. I did get the virus. I got it in August, and I actually ended up losing quite a bit of weight. Actually, my face looked really gaunt about 3 to 4 weeks ago. And I decided not to shoot anything that month because I didn't want anyone to think that I wasn't doing well. The worst thing about it for me was the exhaustion and the mental fatigue, but I ended up taking herbs, taking vitamins, and doing what I do to make that diminish. And once it did, I got my energy back and all is well. What's interesting is that I still don't have my taste or smell, but I lost my taste or smell a few times in high school. Whenever I would get a cold, I would lose my taste and smell, and sometimes it wouldn't come back for 2 to 3 months. So I'm actually only on month 1 right now. So who knows when it'll come back, but I have a dull sense of taste. I can taste salty and I can taste sweet, but how that's impacted my weight loss journey, my get healthy, get fit journey, is that I don't have any cravings because I can't taste anything. So nothing is going to satisfy me. When I was sick with it, all I wanted to do was get better. And I thought, you know what? That's just gonna be the theme of my life from now on. Just every day, get better. Do something that I hadn't done before, or do something that I have done before and improve upon that. I want my life to stair step. I don't want to stay in the same place. I want to get better. And I hope that you can hear this and you take this to heart. You did not come here to be just average. I did not come here to be average. I came here to be great. So by me getting in shape and getting back in tune, in touch with who I really am, I'm bettering myself. I'm becoming more of myself. And that's the lesson here. I lost the 30 pounds, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm still going to have my wine and my chocolate. Today I'm having let me show you here. Today I'm having a blue ginger tea. My friend makes it. She's out of Palm Springs and she makes her own teas under the name of Desert Bush Mama. So I hope that you guys go and get her teas. They're so good, and they're really affordable too. Like for what she puts in them, they're extremely affordable. So go check her out at desertbushmama.com, and I will make sure that I put a link in the description box below. And finally, I want to share with you a very personal, very deeply personal experience that I had. The reason why I'm sharing it with you is because I feel like if it can help someone, then why keep it to myself? The place that I really enjoy walking, one day I felt drawn to this tree. And I don't know why. Actually, now I know why, that I'll share in another video, in a future video. But then I didn't know why I was drawn to this tree. Every single day when I would go for my walks, I would go and visit this tree. And one day I just put my hand on it. I just put my hand on the tree. And I just felt this surge of energy just kind of go through my body. And it was really gentle, really subtle, but just a very strong surge of energy. And I felt my body healing myself. And from then on out, I began to crave natural foods. I began to crave vegetables and fruit. And I can tell you that that has had such an impact on being able to live this healthy lifestyle, because eating for me is half the battle. Like once I get my meals down, once I get my eating down, everything else is easy. The workouts for me are easy. And the other things that I do to maintain my weight loss, that's easy. But the food part, that hasn't been so easy. So I'm gonna talk about that in the next video. What you're meant to do in life will come to you in whispers. And if you don't hear the whispers, it'll come to you in messages. And if you don't hear the messages, it'll come to you in problems. So always listen to your intuition, because that is your whisper. And I will be back with you again next Sunday with another video. And in that video, we're gonna talk about how I actually lost the 30 pounds. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.